Welcome to our channel. Today we're delving into a serious topic, the top 10 countries with the highest homicide rates. It's crucial to understand these figures, as they give us a glimpse into the safety conditions in different regions worldwide. In this video, we'll break down how these rates are calculated, shedding light on the factors that contribute to such high numbers. Then, we'll reveal the 10 countries topping this grim list. Ready to discover the facts? Stay tuned. First, we need to understand, what is a homicide rate? Well, it's a measure used by statisticians around the globe to understand the frequency of homicides in a specific region. But how do we calculate it, you may ask? It's simpler than you might think. You see, the homicide rate is the total number of homicides in a given year, divided by the population of that same region, and then multiplied by 100,000. This final number gives us the homicide rate per 100,000 people. This calculation is crucial because it adjusts for population size. A country with a larger population might naturally have a higher number of homicides, but that doesn't necessarily mean it has a higher homicide rate. The rate gives us a more accurate picture of the prevalence of homicides in a region. Now that we know how it works, let's dive into the list. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have Ecuador. With a population size of over 17 million, this South American country has a homicide rate of 27 per 100,000 people. Moving up to number 9, Belize, a small Central American nation with a population of around 400,000, has a homicide rate of 27.9. Next, at number 8, we find St. Kitts and Nevis. Despite having a small population size of only 52,000, this Caribbean country has a homicide rate of 29.4. At number 7, we have the Bahamas. With a population size of approximately 393,000, this island nation has a homicide rate of 31.2. And rounding out the first half of our list at number 6 is South Africa. With a staggering population size of nearly 60 million, the homicide rate here stands at 34. Halfway through our list, the numbers are already alarming, but they're about to get even higher. Moving into the top 5, we find Honduras at number 5. A country with a population just shy of 10 million, Honduras has a grim homicide rate of 35.1 per 100,000 residents. This Central American nation is grappling with gang violence and political instability, contributing to its high homicide rate. Next, we travel to the Caribbean, to the island nation of St. Lucia, coming in at number 4. Despite its small population of approximately 184,000, St. Lucia records a shocking homicide rate of 36.7 per 100,000 people. At number 3, we have Trinidad and Tobago. With a population of around 1.4 million, this twin island republic has a homicide rate of 39.5 per 100,000 people. The high rate can be attributed to gang-related activities and drug trafficking issues. Just missing the top spot at number 2 is St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This multi-island nation, home to about 111,000 people, has a homicide rate of 40.4 per 100,000 inhabitants. The root causes? A mix of gang violence, drugs, and poverty. And finally, at number 1, we have Jamaica, with an astounding rate of 53.3 homicides per 100,000 people. Jamaica, with a population of around 2.9 million, is unfortunately known for its high crime rate, much of which is connected to gang warfare in urban areas. It's a tragic reality that underscores the urgency of addressing these issues worldwide. That concludes our countdown of the top 10 countries with the highest homicide rates. As we reflect on these numbers, it's important to remember that behind each statistic is a story, a life that was cut short. These figures are not just numbers on a page, but a manifestation of the urgent need to address violence and insecurity across the globe. While the reasons for these high rates are complex and multifaceted, including factors like socio-economic conditions, political stability, and social norms, it's clear that urgent action is required. These are issues that touch every corner of our world, and it's up to all of us to play a part in addressing them. Let's not forget that progress is possible. Many nations have made significant strides in reducing their homicide rates, and there is hope for change. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. Stay tuned for more insightful content.